at the end of the day, we have a purpose to live, and it's God's purpose. And when you surrender to him and know that he has you and has you covered, you will have ultimate happiness for the rest of your life. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Do Good Movement. Our purpose here is to make a positive impact in our society through real-life education. The movement comes into play when you share the content to help other people do good just like you. That last sentence I just said is really what this whole thing's about, guys. I'm coming on here spreading any knowledge that I have to share to help drive support and help you guys. And as you guys learn, there might be some things you get to learn from my podcast or things that you get to learn in your life. You don't need a podcast to go do this. Like, we're all a leader in life. Take what you learn, and if you can make a good impact in somebody's life through knowledge, that's how you build legacy. So let's take what I'm doing here. I want you guys to go do that in your own life and help out. Anyways, let's jump into it. This is going to get more on the personal side. So not a business podcast today. Not a personal development podcast, not a health podcast, but I'm gonna really jump into the personal side. And I love talking about hard times. I love talking about opportunities. I love talking about problems, because that's where growth comes from. Like, although it could be hard during those times, if we didn't have those times, we wouldn't have the highs, and I don't think we'd have happiness. You have happiness because you know what sadness feels like, right? And so when we're going through the crap, like, the only way to get through the crap is you need to not accept that's what your life's going to look like forever. You need to understand that you're going through this, and then you're going to have this big upside from it because of what you learn, the mentality you build from it, and the strength that you build from it. I know it sounds really hard to, I know it's really hard to understand that. And it sounds a little bit crazy, but here's how I make myself sound a little bit less crazy. I want you to think about some hard things that you've been through in life. Like, take a second, reflect on some challenges that you have been through. You failed your driver's license, whatever it might be. And what happened after that? You had to go study more. You understood, you learned that, like, hey man, I'm not perfect. I have flaws. I shouldn't have, jumped in and did my test without practicing. I maybe need to prepare more. It taught you different traits that you could go do for the next time you went and passed a test. So the next time you're tested with something, you're like, man, I didn't like the way that failure felt. I'm gonna go practice so I don't fail because I don't like that. So that was just a little example of, like, hard times create good times type of deal. But and now let's get real. I'm sure most of you listening have been in a part of your life where you don't know how, like, you're going to put things back together, where you would say you're like rock bottom. Like, you built yourself, you built this relationship, you built finance, you built health, whatever it might be, and something happened and changed it. You had an injury, you got a divorce, something happened in your family, you lost your job, you lost your business. Like, I'm talking about those times, those very deep times where it's the make or break for you of, like, what your life looks like. And you get to a point and you're like, man, I don't know what to do. I don't know how I'm going to get through this. You're freaking out. You're up late. Okay, I'll stop there because I'm probably giving you guys a lot of bad images and anxiety. But me personally, like, as good as my life could look to a lot of you guys, like, I've been there more than one time, more than what I like. And like, I'm known as just a hustler. Like, I will fight my way through anything. I have a lot of confidence in myself just from what I've been through. And, like, I like to have control. Like, I don't care if I'm not sleeping. I don't care. Like, I will fight my way to figure it out. And that's just who I am, man. I just been through stuff to have to, like, build that grit. And so a guy like me, when I get faced in a spot, I'm like, dude, I'm fighting, man. And I've been fighting. I can't get through it. I'm going to tell you exactly what I do. And it took me a lot to get to this point in my life. And you guys will hear me and post stuff on like social media about faith and all those different things. Man, it's real, dude. You get to a spot where you can't control the outcome anymore. And I believe those spots exist for a lot of people. You need to go turn to God, and you need to surrender to God. You need to say, hey, man, I'm at a point and I don't know how to do this. I need your help, God. I trust you. I know you're going to get me through this. Please take control of the wheel. I'm not going to stress about this. I'm not going to surrender. I'm not going to let this problem dictate my life anymore. You go do that. I guarantee you will feel refreshed, because at the end of the day, we have a purpose to live, and it's God's purpose. And when you surrender to him and know that he has you and has you covered, you will have ultimate happiness for the rest of your life. And so when you guys are going through something that's out of control, that's how I handle it, and that's how I recommend you handle it. Try it. I promise you, you will feel amazing. I say this to you guys because I love you and I want to see you happy. And I promise you that there is always an upside to it. We can't do everything alone. We can't fight through everything. You got to surrender. You got to ask for help. You got to have faith. And I know sometimes it's hard to believe, hey, man, is faith there? Like, why is my life like this? If there's God, it wouldn't be like this, man. There's also the devil. The devil's the one that's doing that to you. It's not God. When you go and ask God for your help, go ask God for help, he will give you help. He knows what you need more than you know what you need. And so just have faith in that, guys. And it feels so dang good just to let go, and you'll be happy again. I love you. Do good.